Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about today is the fact that cans of soup, cans of veg, anything that comes in like a tin can, the price is about to go much, much higher, about 30% higher. Okay. Even this is going to affect like solar panels. So if you were thinking about getting solar panels for your house, things like that, you might want to either do it now or rethink it altogether. China, Germany, and Canada have been accused of dumping steel that is used to package canned goods. And the result will be higher prices for everything, including canned soup, sauces, and veg, okay? And anything like, even if you buy juice, like my pineapple juice, my Dole pineapple juice, it still comes in the can like this, and you got to use the pop thing to, you know what I'm talking about? So expect the price of all the canned goods to rise due to new tariffs on food can metal from China, Germany, and Canada. These new tariffs were announced on Thursday on can making metal that is imported from China, Germany, and Canada. And this move that food companies say could lead to higher prices for some canned goods. Chinese products would be subject to the highest tariffs of the three countries. The rate for China is at 122.52% of their import value. And that rate partly reflects Chinese companies' refusal to cooperate with the investigation to prove their independence from the CCP. So the Consumer Brands Association, which is a trade group that represents companies like Campbell Soup, Del Monte, and things like that, they estimated that new tariffs, if applied aggressively, could raise the prices of canned food by up to 30%. All right. So before this happens, go stock up on some canned goods. Okay. Because assume for a minute that China, Germany, and Canada are dumping soup cans in the US. What would be the correct response? Complain, increase the tariffs, or cheer? Well, the answer, of course, would be number 3. If China, Germany, and Canada are indeed dumping steel below cost, then the nations are giving the U.S. consumers a break at their expense. Moreover, I can assure you that not a single job will return to the U.S. as a result, and U.S. steel companies, or corporations rather, are not about to go on a hiring spree to produce more soup cans. The only thing that will happen is the cost of all canned goods are going to rise, like I said, by about 30%, if not higher. So the same applies, like I said, for solar panels, but even more so, because solar panels are one aspect of clean energy that makes sense at the right price. But the U.S. has stiff tariffs, making sure that the price is not right. Instead of doing something for the environment, solar powers are just way too expensive. Have you ever contacted one of these companies to see how much it would cost to have your entire house be solar? We did, and it was about, 10 years ago. And living space, our house is just over 1,200 square feet. And this was like 10 years ago, like I said, and 10 years ago, it would have cost us 30 grand. Can you imagine what it would cost now? Okay. So, and that also included the fan, the solar fan for the attic, and also a solar water heater too. So if instead we allow the cheaper solar panels from wherever they come from, we would create thousands of jobs installing them, trucking them, wiring homes for them, and putting them in needed battery systems. And all of that economic activity does not take place because of a U.S. tariff. Oh no. Some companies learned the way to skirt the tariffs. The United States on Friday will finalize a decision to impose import duties on solar panel makers who finish their products in Southeast Asian nations to avoid tariffs on Chinese-made goods. And units of Chinese companies BYD, Trina, and that's Trina Solar, Longi, and that's Longi, Green Energy, and Canadian Solar were dodging U.S. tariffs on Chinese solar cells and panels by conducting minor processing to finish their products in Cambodia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam before shipping them to the U.S. market. Now, other companies operating in those nations have the ability to pursue a certification process to show that they're not circumventing these tariffs. But to become certified, solar cells and panels must contain non-Chinese wafers and 3 other key components. But the bottom line is more inflation. Not only does 46 demand more clean energy, he is also demanding customers pay the maximum amount for it as well, despite that being counterproductive to the main goal. Today, we can add solar panels, soup, vegetables, and what other canned goods that you need to buy to a list of preps to stock up on or consider investing in. If you want to do it by Friday. No joke. Okay? Because otherwise, our canned goods are going to be 30% more expensive. Sad to say, but it's the truth. So, I don't know a lot of people that are going to be going solar right now because honestly, it's just way too darn expensive. So, do yourself the favor, stock up on more canned goods. Don't go crazy. Don't go panic buying and going, oh my God, I have to buy everything in the store. No, I'm not saying that. Just buy an extra case of your potatoes or your carrots, your peas, your string beans, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Just buy an extra case of veg. Buy an extra case of your canned fruit or your juice that you like, okay? Things like that. Don't go nuts. Just get a little extra of whatever it is that you need, that you know you're running low on, or that your grandkids like, or your little ones like, or whatever the case may be. All right? Just do yourself that favor, okay? All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one, all right? You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.